One moment, he's a single dad heading home from work. The next, he's diving into a freezing river to save a stranger from a sinking car. He vanishes without a trace. But the woman he saved? She's one of the most powerful CEOs in the world, and she won't stop until she finds him. The rain pelted the windshield in sheets as Jack Carter drove his rusty pickup across the Monroe Bridge. Another late shift at the auto shop, and all he could think about was getting home to his daughter, Lily, who would be fast asleep with her teddy bear and nightlight glowing beside her. As he approached the bridge's peak, headlights flashed wildly from the opposite side. Then, in a horrifying instant, a sleek black luxury sedan swerved, skidded, and crashed through the guardrail. Jack slammed his brakes and leapt out, heart pounding. Without a second thought, he dove into the frigid river, boots and all. The car was already halfway submerged, its front end nose-diving into the depths. Underwater, visibility was near zero. Jack found the door and yanked, but it wouldn't budge. He pounded on the glass, saw a figure struggling inside. Female, eyes wide with terror, air bubbles spilling from her mouth. He surfaced for air, grabbed the tire iron from his truck, and dove again. One blow, two. The window cracked. He smashed it on the third. She reached for him, coughing as water flooded the cabin. Jack pulled her out, kicking furiously toward the surface. She was unconscious. Once ashore, he began CPR. She sputtered, choked, and coughed up river water. Alive, sirens wailed in the distance. Jack, soaked and freezing, stood up, gave one last look at the woman who'd nearly died, and disappeared into the night. The headlines the next morning were impossible to miss. Reclusive tech titan, Olivia Langford, pulled from river in apparent accident. Rescuer vanished before paramedics arrived. Olivia Langford, CEO of Langtech, and notorious for her icy demeanor, had nearly died. But that wasn't what caught the media's attention. It was that someone had saved her and vanished like a ghost. She remembered flashes, a man's voice murmuring, "You're okay." Strong arms dragging her to safety, brown eyes full of panic and determination. He didn't ask her name. He didn't wait for thanks. Days later, in her corner office with a view of the skyline, Olivia ordered her team to find him. Every camera on the bridge was reviewed. A blurry image showed a man in a flannel shirt sprinting toward the edge. Zoom in. Enhance. A license plate. A name. Jack Carter. She personally visited the modest home on Willow Street. A girl opened the door. "Daddy's working," she said, hugging a teddy bear. Olivia knelt beside her. "You must be Lily," the girl nodded. "Are you from the shop?" "No, I'm from somewhere else." When Jack returned that evening, he found Olivia Langford on his porch, holding a small bouquet and a look of resolve. "I came to say thank you," she said. "And to ask why you didn't stay," he shrugged. "Didn't think it mattered. Just did what anyone should." Her eyes softened for the first time in years. "You saved my life. That matters." They talked until the stars came out. And in that quiet evening, something shifted. For the cold CEO who had built walls around her heart, and the single father who had never asked for anything in return.